Today I want to talk to us about one mistake most brands in Nigeria are making. A lot of brands in Nigeria, when they come to the market, they just do one activation in major market, or some just go to a particular market, they do activation, they sell their products, they give out samples, and after that day they are back to their different offices or factory. It's not supposed to be so. Activation is not a one-off thing. Promotion is not a one-off thing. Welcome to this channel. On this channel we talk about activation, experiential marketing, and anything that has to do with promotion is what we talk about on this channel. I remain your one and only, they call me MC Score, your one and only experiential marketing expert. So let's go deep down into this topic of today. Let's go. So like I said, a lot of brands come to the market, they will do a massive promotion, they will sell their products, introduce their products to retailers on the market, probably get a distributor, and after that day, you just discover that the brand will disappear from the market. The brand just disappear from the market. After that day, they don't have any budget for promotion, they don't have any budget for activation, they don't have any budget for continuous activation. And it's not like that, it doesn't work like that, especially in Nigeria market where the market is overcrowded already. So if you're a manufacturer, you're a brand owner, one-off activation is not enough to push your brand. One-off activation is not enough to take your brand to that place that you desire. So let me bring it down for you. When you do an activation once in probably a major market or in any market that you think your product will thrive, after that activation you just go back to bed or you go back to your factory to start manufacturing, your product will not do well, your product will not sell, because one activation cannot push that brand. One activation is not enough and can never be enough to push that your brand to your desired position in the market. So if brands stop communicating, stop promoting, stop engaging the market, a lot of consumers or most consumers will quickly forget that particular product. That is why as a business owner, as a brand owner, as a manufacturer, you need to be consistent with your activation. You need to be consistent in your promotions. One-off promotion cannot take your brand to that place. One-off promotion is not enough. Like I said, not enough. As a brand owner, as a brand, you need to constantly be in front of your consumers so that they can remember your product, they can engage your product, they can give your product a try. So as a brand owner, don't just wait till after 7-6 months of activation. You need to do activation. You need to be constantly reminding your consumer about that your particular product, about that your particular brand. Don't just activate the market, don't leave the market. This is what I'm saying. After your activation, you have given out a lot of things, you have sold, you have done a lot of things. Don't leave that market immediately. I'm not saying you should continue doing open market activation every day in that particular market, but after your first activation or second activation in that particular market, don't just leave that market like that. Ensure you do other things to engage your retailers, to engage your consumers, to engage your distributor. Because if you leave that market after your activation, what happens after your activation is that a lot of brands will come to that same market, talk to your same distributor, talk to that same retailer, talk to most of your consumers again about their own product, and they will put your own product aside because you are not always there to remind them, you are not always there to talk to them about your product. So when you do your open market activation, don't just do one-off thing and leave there. Don't just activate that market and leave there. Continue promoting that product in that market, continue to promote that product in that same market. Talk to retailers, talk to distributors, talk to consumers about that particular product every day in that market, because one activation will create attention. If you go to a market for the first time to do activation, now you create attention, you create awareness, people will know that this product is here. But if you leave immediately that activation, that brand comes back to zero. That's why you see a product that sells very well during the activation, a week after the activation, second week after the activation, the product is no more because they left the market immediately. Please like and share this video with your loved one. If you're a manufacturer, a brand owner, you need help on how to activate your product, please reach out to us on the comment section and we'll reply to you ASAP. Thank you for watching. See you some other time with another wonderful topic. Bye bye.